Okay, verse number 103, please read. 100. Just before the 102 read. Uchvasa nisvasa vijrumbhanakshute prasyandanadi utkramanadika kriya pranadi karmani vadanti tadgyam pranasya dharma vasipase antःkarametesu चक्षुरादिषु वर्ष्मणि अहमित्यभिमानेन तिष्ठत्याभासतेजसा अहङ्कारसविज्ञेयः कर्ता भोक्ताभिमान्ययम् सत्त्वादिगुणयोगेन अवस्थात्रयमश्नुते. So before getting into the text, happy news, my mala is back. This was along with the mosquito net. Because this one here got stuck to the mosquito, the tiny holes, and completely gone into that. So, it was with the mosquito net looking everywhere. Even mosquito net he had seen. But somewhere. So that is how, just like this, if I am absolutely sure that it was in my room, then where shall we have to look? Only inside the room. But when somebody was asking me, Swamiji, is it inside this compound or outside the compound? Suppose I say, because I have gone there also, I say, yeah, maybe out on the road. Now who is looking for it? Or maybe inside the ashram. Where can you look such a big place? But I was sure, either a squirrel has taken or somewhere. But inside the room it was there. Last night I have seen, but I don't know. How can it go? So under the bed everything we are seeing. Now all along, listen carefully. All along when we are missing the mala, now who is missing it? Mala is missing or we are missing? We are missing. Mala is not missing. Truth is not missing anything. We are missing the truth. When you say God is missing or you are missing the word? When you say truth is missing or you are missing the truth? When you say the cow is lost, you are lost or cow is lost? You are lost. Because cow is not lost. He is hanging around. The cow has no sense of being lost. Same thing, the diamond or gold or mala, anything for that matter. That is somewhere and that doesn't feel lost. Only we are feeling lost. Who is this I? Ahankar. Very clear picture. As even the object has no demand for itself. The gold doesn't demand itself, diamond doesn't demand itself. Nothing demands itself. Only the ahankar. I only demanding. I want the car, I want the house. In the car, in the house, there is no demand. Same thing also physical body. Until now, what all you saw. Gross body, subtle body. Sthula sarira, the gross body with all its changes. The childhood, the youth, the old age, the sthaulatyadi dharma, sthulatadi dharma, this fat, it is lean. Then sisutadi avastha, childhood, youth, old age, is never a problem for the body itself. Same thing also, you are the subtle body. The subtle body, where he said 19 parts, as you saw in Tattvabodh, are beautifully present here. Ashtapuri, 8 cities. The subtle body consists of 8 different aspects. A set of sense organs, set of organs of action, then set of prana, then set of the 5 elements, then comes your manobuddhi chitta ahankara, the set of antakarana, inner instrument, then avidya, kama, karma. All these 8 things, ignorance, the desires, the karma phala, everything is within the subtle body. Your entire range of human emotions, are you getting that point, please? Whole thing is at the level of the subtle body. And the most important part there is the hero who creates every type of disaster, who feels bound, also who can feel liberated, is only one thought, ahankar, I thought. Are you getting that point, please? That is where you have to really watch out. Clearly see the problem, then only you can have the solution. If you don't see the problem, you cannot have the solution. As simple as that. By losing the mala in the home, if I search for it the whole world, will you get it? The mala is quietly lying inside the room. Well, last yesterday onwards, you understand it is. I was really looking for it. I said, how can it go? It is here. I have found it here. Last night, okay, it is in the room. I have not took it anywhere. And when I go for my morning walk, 4:35, I don't take anything. I just go with 2 pieces of clothes. Not even I don't take my watch. I don't take my this. Nothing. Why should I go for a walk? Why should I get dressed up? For what? Nothing I take. So there is no question of losing it outside. It must be in the room. But where? Okay, one way is squirrel must have taken. Before, squirrel has taken a lot of things. One, spatika, crystal mala, small one, hand counting, he took. Then, of course, he found it. By the time he found it, he has cut that whole thing and, going here and there. It's okay. He likes it. He just takes it for his room. So, I was thinking that. Now, it is in the room. If we start looking for it, everybody says, you are very busy looking for the solution. But where? Shall we look for where the solution is? Or shall you look for just wherever you want? Where do you, listen carefully, where do you lose the peace of your mind? Within or without? You lose your peace of mind in you. So where should you lose for the peace? If you lose it in, if you have lost it there, where should you look for? Outside? There. But we think outside, in the outside object, I have lost my pleasure or pain. So if I get that one, crazy. You have lost it here. You must find it here, in yourself. That is where, in the whole range of thought, when you look at it, there is only one thought, ahankar, this I thought, which is the only one which has a sense of owning up everything. All other things are upadhi. I told you I will explain the word upadhi today. Please write down in Sanskrit. Then I will explain it in English. Upadhi. Upadhi means upa. Upadhi, that word comes up. Upa samipe sthitva. Upa samipe sthitva. Anyam swarupam anyam vidadhati. Swarupam anyam vidadhati iti upadhi. Upa samipe sthitva swarupam anyam vidadhati. By existing nearby, it lends its own limitation or nature to other objects. Like this, you can say. Suppose think of this is a crystal. Just think this is a crystal. And here is a flower. Okay, think this is a crystal. Okay, this is a crystal and this is a flower. When you put this red, what will have the crystal? Red color. If you take away, put yellow, yellow color. Put a green, green color. So these are the upadhi. The flowers are the upadhis. In this object, adhishtan, you can call it as a particular object on which this color is imposed. The crystal is pure white. Crystal has no color. But on the white color of the crystal, all these colors are projected. Now white has no limitation because white color is all colors in it. But the moment you bring red, it is not yellow, not white, nothing. If it is yellow, it's not something else. So the limitation belongs to upadhi. Same thing also in this. Who you are, awareness, yourself, Chetana, Chaitanya, consciousness, you have seen it. Sakshi, witness of everything. What happens is, the first upadhi is understand. First upadhi is ahankar. I thought is the first upadhi. It is one name in which it as though the nameless loses itself. The moment you say the word I, you lose your status as the nameless. Who are you? Your being has no answer, no words. Who you are. What is this? The moment you say silence, you are disturbing it. Are you getting that, please? Are you understanding that point? Do you understand or not? You don't understand? You don't understand this simple point? What is this? What is this means? This place now, is it quiet or disturbed? Absolutely quiet. Suppose, how is this place? Is it quiet or there is disturbance? Is it necessary to say it is quiet? Are you getting that point? How is the place now? Are you getting that point, please? Do you understand that point? How is this place? Quiet. But the moment you say quiet, you understand? The moment you say quiet, is it quiet anymore? Are you getting that point? When you say, how is this? If you say quiet, it is no more quiet. Are you getting that? One day, a student goes to a teacher. It's a Jain story, sort of. And he goes to the master and says, how do I meditate? Can I meditate? He said, yes, you can. What is meditation? He said, drop dead. So next day, when the teacher is going, the student is lying down, like drop dead, lying down. The teacher looks at him. He is closing the eyes and lying down. Then the teacher knows he is imitating his statement, drop dead. So he asked him, what are you doing here? He says, I am dead. He hit him. The Zen masters, they hold a stick, they say. He hit him. He said, fool, dead people don't talk. Walked away. Are you getting that point, please? If you are dropping dead, does the dead man talk? And if you talk, are you dead? Are you sitting quietly? Yes. No. Jokes apart, please see that. So who are you? The moment you think I, the nameless is now losing itself in a name. Are you getting that point? Who you are is not a name. Understand? So that is the first trap. And after that, this I goes on identifying with the everything. Atraham kruti antakarneshu meteshu chakshuradishu varshmani ahamiti abhimanena tishtati avasate dasa. So, this ahankara, what it does, ahankara, it goes on identifying, this I thought, identify itself with every condition of the gross body, subtle body. Yesterday we saw andhatva, mandatva, patutva, dharma. Andhatva, mandatva, patutva, dharma. These are the brilliance of the eyes, the dullness of the eyes, and the cataract, the blindness of the eyes. It belongs to the eyes. But the ahankara goes and says, suppose eyes can see, I can see. I think I can't see nowadays. I am losing my eyesight. You see the mood, how it changes? With the child, body is child, I am child. What is young? I am young. Now old age? You see that how? The eye. Whose mood is changing? Body's mood is changing or your mood is changing? What is the capital of Burkina Faso? Burkina Faso? What are you talking about? Nobody knows. Because nobody knows. Not even many people know Burkina Faso is a country in Africa. Burkina Faso? Now somebody thought doesn't come. What do I say? I don't know. What is the capital of England? Yes. Big smile. What is it? Yes. Thought has come. So why would you say? I know. Pride. Your thought comes, you are proud. Your thought doesn't come, you are dumb. You understand? Do you really understand? Please see. Appreciate how this I comes and identifies, drags everything onto itself. Uchvasa, nisvasa, vijrumbana, kshut. Breathing. Difficulty in breathing or excretion. Yearning. Hunger. Thirst. Everything. Identify with it, says, I am very hungry. I am very thirsty. Oh, now I am very happy. Rubbish. Body. The prana is pranasya dharma asana pipase. Asana pipasa. Hunger and thirst is the dharma of the prana. Sometimes you are hungry. Now when you take the food, hunger goes. But when the hunger comes, what do you say? I am hungry. I don't know what to do with it. When hunger is, oh, I am very happy now. Why are you changing? Are you getting that? The body is hungry. It's like petrol. So listen, the car running out of petrol. Then the car is hungry. Red light comes. Red light comes. So the car is now hungry. If you feed the car, is the car happy? No. When there is no petrol, who is worried? Car is worried or you are worried? You are worried. And the car is full. Who is comfortable? You are comfortable. This is known as stupidity. Why is it so? Listen. The car needs petrol to run. Yes. If I fill the petrol, I will use the car. Suppose I can't fill the petrol, car will not go. That is the nature of the car. But if there is no petrol, how much you are worried? Are you getting that point, please? Handle a situation. It has to be filled up. Why? Because the car cannot run without petrol. So petrol must be given. But for that, don't bring your roof down. This body vehicle cannot run without the petrol. It has to be given food. And what type of food? Lucky. This is not only speed petrol or leaded, unleaded, diesel. There is no such thing. Any food is petrol. For the physical body, is there any particular food which will satisfy your hunger? Any particular food? There is no such food. Anything will satisfy your hunger. So what should you eat for your lunch or breakfast? Anything edible. Anything edible. Don't give me poison. That will kill me, no? That will destroy. So that will kill the physical body. So I don't want to put that. But any other food is fine. So if you are interested in the absolute knowledge for your sustenance, which is the food you should cry for or strive for? For your sustenance, any food is necessary. That is why food is never a crisis. For your sustenance, understand. Food is a problem if you look for a taste. Sustenance, no food is a problem. Please appreciate. Any food will do. It just doesn't matter whatever is there on the thing. Because I am interested in knowing myself. So anyway, the body doesn't feel hungry or thirsty. Body has no problem with it. But I feel the ahankara drags it. So that is what he says. Antahkaranameteshu chakshuradishu varsmani ahamiti abhimanena atmana abhasa tishtati abhasa tejasa. This atma abhasa, this reflection, the shadow of this self, the absolute. The I is the shadow. Is a thought. Understand friends, please feel it. Just like by continuously using the word flower, 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 flower and the object are almost one and the same. Are you getting that point, please? By continuously using food, 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 the food and rice is one and the same. There is no distance because so intimate. Like that, continuously using the word I and the consciousness, there seems to be no distance. But definitely, the word flower is not the object. However intimate it is in your mind. Same way, by continuously using the word I, we have lost sight of ourselves. Listen, please. Very nicely explains the language. Antahkaranameteshu chakshuradishu varshmani. In all these upadis, chakshuradishu, eyes, ear, everything. Just take eyes or ear, anything you take. Just take eyes. Now listen. The moment this object is presented in front of you, your eyes see the object, right? Eyes see. Suppose your eyes are closed. Can your eyes see the object now? Cannot. So who is seeing the object? Eyes see or you see? Eyes open, object is seen. Eyes closed, object are not seen. So who sees the object? You or the eyes? Are you getting that point, please? But you see that the eyes see. Do you see the object? Yes. Are you conscious? Yes. What are you conscious? I see. What do you see? See the flower. So I see that I see the flower. Now close your eyes. Do you see the object? No. I don't see the object. How do you see? I see. What do you see? I don't see. So take the true statements. Are you getting that? Take this truth. I see that I see the object. I see that I don't see the object. The second half, seeing and not seeing, are the function of the eyes. Are you getting that point or not? Tell yes or no. Clear? Are you getting that? You are conscious that your eyes see. Now you are conscious, your eyes don't see. So seeing is the function of the eyes. Ear, are you listening? Yes. Now close the ear. Are you listening? Listen, it's a very funny thing. You close your ear. Are you listening? If you say no, are you still listening? How can you say? This is known as habit. Are you listening? No. Huh? How are you then? If you don't listen, how to reply? Anyway, jokes about that because you are conscious. Your ears cannot hear, but your eyes can read the lips. The teacher says, you are conscious. Your eyes can read the lip. So consciousness is always there. Are you getting that point? So eyes see, ears hear. But ahankara jumps in and says, I see, I hear. Thoughts come or you think. Are you getting that? When you sit down for yourself, quietly sitting down, the thoughts come or you bring the thought. The thoughts come. But the moment the thoughts come, the eye says, I don't know why am I thinking like this. You are thinking. What are you thinking? The thought comes. And the thought goes. I'm trying to desperately hold on to the thought, it goes away. Ari, if it comes, it will go. If it wants to go away, you consciously, that you can maintain. Consciously, you can build it. Understand? To see, to hear, to taste, to touch, you don't need to say I. To think also, you don't need to say I. To be, is it necessary to say I? Are you getting that point now? To see, to hear, to touch, to perceive is not necessary to say I see to see, I hear to hear. Nor is it necessary to say I think to think. It's not necessary to say I am to be. Oh, it's fantastic. Your being, the consciousness, doesn't need a name. That's why this I thought is the avasa. It is a reflection. Ahamiti abhimanena tishtati. Tejasa, by this consciousness, it avasa tejasa. Tejasa is avasa tishtati. This is the consciousness, this I thought existing because of the awareness. Like the nama, the name has an adhisthana. The name has an adhisthana, a source. I mean a place. When you say hibiscus, that rests on this flower. When you say I, where does it rest? On yourself. So the name is avasa, like an appearance. You are the nameless reality. Okay? Avasa tesati. Ahankara savigneya. So this I, thus the thought, which identifies itself with everything, every upadhi. Why? Because upadhi is upa samipe sthitva swarupam anyam vidadhati. Physical body is here. Samipe sthitva, existing as though lending its limitation to the I. That's why upadhi. Body is not lending its limitation. You are dragging the limitation of the body. You are dragging the limitation of the sense organ. You are dragging the limitation of thought onto yourself. But this is upadhi. Upahita chaitanya, consciousness. Always remain the same. Understand? Without the awareness, the perception is not possible. Okay? Please understand. Take this example again. Do you see the flower? Yes. True to the perception, thought is existing. Now, can you see the thought of the flower with your eyes? You can see the flower with your eyes. Cannot make it simpler. Either you get it or get a, dig a hole and get in. Okay? You cannot make it simpler, I am telling you. Do you see the flower? Yes. You see the flower with your eyes? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. You please say that. I want to hear it loud and clear. You see the flower? Yes. Good. True to the perception, there is a thought of the flower. Yes. Okay. Can you see the thought of the flower with your eyes? No. Great. To see the thought of the flower, you need eye of the eyes, meaning you are conscious of the thought. Right or wrong? Yes. Now, to see the thought of the flower, you need the consciousness. The eyes cannot see the thought. Yes. Eyes can see the object of thought. Okay? Eyes can see the object of thought. Eyes cannot see the thought of the object. Right? Right. To see the thought of the object, you need eye of the eyes. Consciousness. As even eyes cannot see the thought of the object, the eye of the eyes, consciousness, cannot see the object of thought. Are you getting that? It cannot see the object of thought without the eyes. To be conscious, you don't need eyes. To perceive, you need eyes. Are you getting that point, please? To be conscious, to be. Are you getting that point? You understand the point? To be conscious, you don't need the eyes. But to perceive, you need the eyes. Consciousness by itself cannot perceive. Without the upadhi. That is why upadhi is so important. Are you getting that? Without the upadhi, how are you going to see it? Electricity, is it electricity is giving light or bulb is giving light? Come on. See that? If I say electricity is giving light or bulb is giving light, immediate answer somebody can say bulb. Because that's your normal experience. Bulb. Okay. If bulb is giving electricity, if bulb is giving light, switch off the electricity and see. Take the bulb. No, Swami. Electricity is giving electricity. All right, remove the bulb. So what is light? Is it electricity or is it bulb? Electricity is not light. Bulb is not light. But electricity in the bulb is light. Advaita. Who sees? I see. Go into your self-consciousness. Eyes will be glass balls. Consciousness sees. Close your eyes. Let the consciousness see. You understand how beautiful it is. So your body is such a beautiful instrument. That is why Deha Devalaya Prukta Dehi Devo Maheshwara. His body is the temple, abode of Ishvara, God Himself. Ahamatma Sarvabhutas. How beautiful. For your perception, you need the sense organs. You need your body. You need your mind. You need your thoughts. And your self-awareness. As even to perceive, you don't need to say I to perceive. You don't need to say I to think. You don't need to say I to be. A name is not needed for yourself to exist. That is why the first trap is ahankar. When the I thought, the nameless loses itself. The first. After that, extension. Where? Habba. Once you lose that I there, thereafter, I think. And how many thoughts? Million thoughts. How many perceptions? Billion perceptions. How you losing. Totally lost. It's like losing the mala in the home, but forgot that you have lost it at home. Where are you looking for it? Wherever you have gone. I went to Orissa, I went to London, I went to Israel, I went to Australia, I went to New Zealand, I went to America, another moon. They took me to moon also, Mars also. So now where am I looking for it? Everywhere. Where have I lost it? In the room. First we lose this ahankar inside the room, in myself. And after that, this I has gone in. With every perception, it has moved out. I see, I hear, I taste, I touch, I smell, I think. And what all things you have seen, what all things you have heard, what all things you have touched, what all things you have smelt. Habba, never ending. And your body has gone through childhood, youth, old age. Every moment is an identification. In how many places you have lost yourself? Billion roles. Now, in reality, where you have lost yourself? Where is the first loss? Ahankar, I thought. Are you getting that? Your first trap is I. Extension of trap is the whole universe. As many experiences. Now, so where should you look for yourself? Understand the I thought or every other thought? The moment you appreciate that, thereafter, everything is beautiful. You are released. So the moment you, before you find it, suppose before I found it in my room, your mind is suggesting, maybe you went yesterday to the temple, you sat down. I did that day before yesterday. Yesterday you all sat down, day before yesterday I was in the temple for half an hour. Did I put it? Unnecessarily thinking. It has not put. But it has to have a doubt. No, it's searching, you see. Right? Maybe under the bed there is no space in my bed there is no space under the bed. So there is no question of going under the bed. They're talking nonsense. So I was enjoying all this rubbish. Maybe it is inside the mattress. What mattress? There is no inside. There is nothing. My bathroom, toilet, why should it go there? Maybe other side of the bed, why should it fall? But all right, look at the other side of the bed. I was doing it. I'm not telling a joke. What all the mind was talking, what all suggestions was coming here, I was sometimes laughingly, stupidly following it. I know it's not there, but maybe, okay, all right, look for it. This is how you look. Why? Vague search. The fact is, it is in the mosquito net, stuck in the mosquito net. So go there. Where have you lost yourself? I think I lost myself in a relationship, You lost yourself in a relationship or you are looking for yourself in a relationship? You lost yourself in an object or you are looking for yourself in an object? While looking for happiness, you lose yourself in everything. Then you start looking for yourself in the object. Before getting to the object, you are there. Then you say, I lost myself. How can you lost yourself? You are always there. I lost myself in ahankar, I thought. Therefore, once I find it, thereafter, all this imaginary place of search disappears. Where is the mala now? Now, at this moment when it is on my neck now, I am very happy with it. Now, where is the mala? If the person, where is the mala? What shall I say? What nonsense? Mala is here. Where is the mala? Where shall I look for it? Where shall I look? Already found it. Where are you looking for it? The entire search is withdrawn. Like until a man was lost in the ocean, 100 helicopters were pressed into service. Thousands of boats were pressed into service. Satellite imaging also pressed into service. Now the person is found at home. The man was sleeping in his house. How do you like it? So the whole operation is withdrawn. Why? The man is sleeping at home. Thereafter, if you want to send a plane or train, that is for fun. But no more for searching. We are searching for happiness, so you have put satellites looking for happiness everywhere. Sound, taste, touch, smell, everything everywhere searching. Now you found happiness in yourself. The search is withdrawn. The whole operation is closed. After that, if you want to go out, you go. You don't want to go out? Don't go. Wow, what a relief. You understand? That's what it is. So, Sankara'S Vivekachudamani, Karta, Bhokta, Abhimanini Ayam. Karta, Bhokta, Abhimani. Ayam, Ahankara, Karta, Bhokta, Abhimani. Arrogates itself. I am the doer. I am the enjoyer. Karta, Abhimani. Sing that. The body, listen carefully, the body, you are using the body to sculpt. Think how it comes. A beautiful wooden carving. It is potential in the wood. The instruments like the hammer and chisel are used. The hand is doing. The mind is thinking. The eye is coordinating everything. The eye is coordinating the thoughts, the eyes, the hands, the instruments, the body. Having finished the job, who has done it? The sculptor takes the entire credit. I did it. Without a hammer and chisel, can you do it with your tooth? Suppose the chisel is not okay. Your hand is Parkinson. Can you do it? So body cooperated or not? Thoughts cooperated or not? But you take the whole credit. I did it. Nothing wrong. By themselves no hand can do, no instrument can do, the wood cannot be carved out. But at the same time, you cannot arrogate anything to yourself. Karta. Bhokta. Enjoy the result of it. If you consider yourself a doer, and if you arrogate yourself, you are done it, you cannot escape if something goes wrong there. If you take the credit for curing a diseased man, you must take the credit for killing another person. Are you getting that? If you take the credit for curing, you have to take the discredit for killing. A doctor, what shall he say? Suppose he says, I cured. Then why don't you say, I killed? No. When the patient is dead, what shall he say? I did my best, patient died. When the patient is healed, thank you, doctor. What is why are you taking that credit? You can challenge the doctor like that, but you can't challenge the God-man. You know, the guys you are curing. Why? If he is cured, he takes the credit. If you are dead, karma. Foolproof business. Are you getting that? If you are cured, the person takes the credit. Or the donkeys will give him the credit. Oh, because of him only I cured. What about the other fellow died? You know, our marriage is so beautiful because he blessed or she blessed. The other people's marriage broke up. He also had blessed. You understand? The moment you take the credit, you cannot escape dragging the discredit to yourself. If you have enjoyed your youth and you are abhimani, very arrogant, I am young, you shall be helpless as an old man. If you are arrogating yourself, I am the richest fellow, when the youth disappears, you cannot escape being stupid, helpless, and feel like a worm because you are poor. But when you are yourself, neither you drag the riches onto yourself and therefore you shall not drag the poverty onto yourself. You don't get credit for anything, therefore you are not discredited by anything. Who cares? I just do. Aduna wisdom. Or else ahankara abhimani. Karta bhokta abhimani ayam. I do this. I enjoy this. Sattvadi guna yogena avasthatrayam asnute. Avasthatrayam asnute sattvadi guna yogena. Usually 3 gunas, 3 avasthas. Generally, broadly. Guna will come later on, we shall see. Broadly. Sattva, waking. Rajas, dream. Tamas, sleep. So, sattvadi guna yogena avasthatrayam asnute. I am awake, I am dreaming, I am sleeping, I am the waker, I am the dreamer, I am the sleeper. Can you say that? The consciousness with the gross body enjoying the waking state, you can name it waker. The same awareness with the subtle body enjoying the dream, dreamer. The same awareness with the causal body, which will come later on, enjoying the sleep, is sleeper. So the awareness itself neither wakes up nor dreams or sleeps. It illumines the 3 different states. And who is owning it up? Ahankar. I owns up. I am awake. Last night I dreamed. I slept. Who says that? Consciousness speaks. A thought. Are you getting that point, please? If you become a reporter, understand. If the I thought is consciously engaged as a reporter, you are free. If you take that I to be yourself, then you are bound. Are you getting that point? Use the word I as a reporter. Use the word I as a role, but not as your self. Okay? So, if you do that, you are free. Having told this, now, how does he react? Please see, fantastic verse now. This line, this particular one, please write it down. If you want to understand, if you want to really remember the ahankar, the simplest line, but write it down on your board, on your table, on study table, push it there for a few days. Vishayanamanukulye Sukhi dukhi viparyaye Sukham dukham cha tad dharma Sadanandasya natmanah Vishayanamanukulye Sukhi dukhi viparyaye Sukham dukham cha tad dharma Sadanandasya natmanah. Very simple. This ahankara, how please see the pure dramatization. Pure dramatization. You can see how it functions. Vishayanam anukulye sukhi. Vishayanam viparyaye dukhi. Simple. Vishayanam anukulye sukhi. Anukula means whenever there is a favorable situation, sukhi. Unfavorable situation, dukhi. First listen carefully. Please understand. Favorable situation brings you sukha, comfort. Unfavorable situation brings dukkha. Like 20-degree temperature, just cool. For the physical body, the sensation is sukha, comfort. Sukha. Because the climate is favorable, the feeling is comfortable, sukha. 37-degree temperature, horribly hot, sweating. The body is sweating, burning. The feeling is uncomfortable. We call it as the dukkha. So, Vishayanam anukulye. When the situation is favorable, sukha. When the situation is unfavorable, uncomfortable, dukkha. Ahankar says, sukhi dukhi. When it is favorable, I am sukhi. It is not sukha, sukhi. Are you getting that? It's just not comfort. I am comfortable. I am uncomfortable. So when you say, I am uncomfortable, the I shall look for the comfortable situation. Are you getting that? Are you getting that conflict now? When I say, I am uncomfortable, instead of telling, summer is hot, body is uncomfortable. That's natural. Something can be done, done. Cannot be done, so what? You are not restless. But the moment it is comfortable, I am feeling terrible, Therefore, the picture comes, I was comfortable. In winter time, I was comfortable. Why today's man, modern man, is so restless? Because you have resources. If it is summer, it is Scottish Highland. If it is winter, it is India. If it is rainy season, it is Alaska. Why? You can go everywhere. Are you getting that point? Choosing the climate. So the fellow is restless. But suppose you have to be in one place. That is what you cannot do when you are dying. When you are dying, where should you go? Wherever you go, you are dying. Whether it is the best climate, worst climate, inside a palace, inside a hotment, dying. You are dying and all other people are hanging around you waiting for your death. What a beautiful situation. How beautiful it looks. You are dying. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. So that time, all your power, position, everything goes away. Whoever helps you, you really adore that person. That time. Nothing will help you like yourself helping you out. I am immortal. Anywhere, okay. Relatively, who takes care of your body? Of course, you give them best. Yesterday, newspaper, it has come. In Gujarat, there was it's a real life incident. In Gujarat, there was a multi-millionaire businessman, diamond merchant. A young fellow came to his house as an 8-year-old boy to look after the dog. Some 70-80 years back. 8-year-old fellow came to look after the dog. Slowly, as staying in the house, suddenly he became very nice and graduated into become the personal help of the businessman. And they had no children. But this man was living in the outhouse. That man was living in a palace, a huge mansion, because he was the antique ornament maker, making ornaments for the royalty, Indian royalty and celebrities around the world. So imagine how much money he would have made. All gold and diamond. So he is a multi-billionaire. But no children. His wife died and he knew all his cousins, nephews and niece and everybody is now looking at that wealth only. But nobody comes to help. So what he did, he wrote the entire thing in the name of the servant. Entire thing. 1100 crores now. 1100 crores. 250 million US dollar. Only some property. Others he has not written because that time he didn't know that it will be so costly. 250 million US. He has put it everything in one paper, in a will and given it to the old man. But the old man never understood what the man has done. The businessman passed, his wife passed. The old man was always holding it, living in outside house, 3 daughters. 3 daughters got married also went. But whenever the daughters come, he has a little bundle of cloth. Always holds it with all very care and reads it for hours. That much the children have seen, but they don't ask what is that he's doing. And then what he did, he put it there and then now the old man and his wife died away and his father Now he also, just 1 year back, he passed away. Some 80 plus, he also passed away. So the children, the daughters came in just to take away the leftover things from the outhouse. So they asked the person, outhouse, can can we take our things? They said, okay, you take your things. And that wheel was there on the shelf, on the room, outside, in a bundle, in that cloth. When they read it, opened it and read it, few days back, the whole wheel is there. The old man has written everything to the servant. So now all the three daughters are going to get the 1100 crores. 250 million US. Why is it so? Why did he give it away? Because at the time of death, royalty doesn't come and help you for whom you have made the ornaments. Your own people are far away, waiting for your death to grab the whole money. One person, a domestic help, just think of it, a domestic help comes in and stays with you for hours and days and months together to look after you, to take care of yourself. The person has given his life. What do? He gave everything. That's what he did. You know, our Andhra Chief Minister, N.T. Ramarao, who was a top artist, became a top politician, became the Chief Minister of the country. And because one lady was looking after him, and when he passed away, he gave away so many things to that wife. She became our biographer also. Because last moment, whoever is there around you, you want, because that is one time where you are so helpless. And that is where ahankar becomes so helpless in the moment of death. When his physical body is alive and well, how do you feel? Oh boy. Absolutely strong. Absolutely strong. And when the body is dying, are you getting that? So, if you have, please see that, if you have arrogated yourself, you have dragged the youth to yourself and you consider young, you cannot escape when the helplessness of the old age comes in. That is why, remember this statement. Vishayanam anukulye sukhi, viparyaye dukhi. Understand? There is a situation, please understand. Sukha, dukha. Sukhi, dukhi. That Sanskrit word you must understand very clearly. Sukha is comfort. Good climate, nice for the body. Sukha. I am sukhi. Situation is comfortable. That's for all. I am comfortable. It is hot for everybody. One person, I am uncomfortable, dukhi. So you drag it onto yourself until you drag the limitation onto yourself, you are not miserable. And the limitation belongs to body. Body is young, body is old. You? Ageless, bodiless, deathless, awareness. That is the meaning of the word. In between, ahankara comes in and drags everything onto himself. That is why food is nice food. You know, suppose the kitchen you go there, nice food. Sometimes I am very happy, nice food. One day you go, there is only idli or something. What type of food? I am very unhappy. Who is talking this? This language of I am happy, I am unhappy? Ahankara. Idli does not feel poor. Toasted bread doesn't feel rich. Air-conditioned room doesn't feel, oh, it's a luxury appointed room. And the ordinary floor, ah, man, stupid room. Ah. The body doesn't feel ordinary, nor the body feels Mr. Universe. Huh? The body doesn't feel youth or the old age. Ah. Who is afraid of death? Body is not afraid of death. I am afraid. Who is afraid of old age? Body is not afraid of old age. I. Drags everything onto itself. Every situation. Ahankar. Okay? Iti dukhi. Sukham ta dukkham cha ta dharma na sadanandasyatmana. Sukham dukkham. This comfort, discomfort is the nature of everything. In the relative world, sometimes something is comfortable, something is uncomfortable. If you drag it onto yourself, you shall say, I am happy or unhappy. In fact, you are Sadananda, eternally blissful Atma, not a dharma. It is not your dharma, it is not your nature, the nature of the body, nature of things. Okay?